So this is how we currently look right now. Almost ready to pop. Like right now, I'm going to be doing my 37 weeks update, sharing more about what people never tell you about pregnancy. Hi boss babes, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is simonesanangurai. I'm on Instagram and I'm on TikTok as @bosssimone1. If it is your first time tuning in, you're more than welcome to be part of the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, you already know that I love you so much and I appreciate you so much. So guys, as you already all know, that I am actually pregnant. So right now I'm currently 37 weeks, meaning we are 3 more weeks to go. I've decided that for the remaining 3 weeks, I'm going to be doing pregnancy updates. Like right now, I'm going to be doing my 37 weeks update, sharing more about what people never tell you about pregnancy. So just to start with this video, I'm going to show you how my 37 weeks bump actually looks like at the moment. So this is how we currently look right now. Almost ready to pop. 3 more weeks to go and we are there. Yeah. So like I said, guys, I'm going to be doing series for the remaining 3 weeks that are coming up, naming all these videos, what people never tell you about pregnancy. So in today's video, it's going to be part 1. And in the part 1, I'm going to be discussing how I have been feeling lately. So of course, and obviously, there's always differences in the way you feel from the first week until the last week. There's always differences in the way you feel from the first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester. So I am obviously currently in the 3rd trimester, and I plan on making a video where I explain the differences in trimesters. But in today's video, I'm not going to be talking about the differences in trimesters. I'm going to be talking about how I have been feeling lately, being that I am in 37 weeks. So of course, days are never the same when you are pregnant. One day you wake up feeling so energetic and wanting to do everything, super energetic. The next day you wake up feeling so tired and lazy and wanting to do absolutely nothing. That has been my journey throughout. So I've been feeling much more better lately. I've been feeling like I can take on the world. Yes, as much as I have been feeling much better, but it still hasn't been the easiest trimester for me. I thought when I started with this trimester, I thought this was actually the honeymoon phase of pregnancy, but I realized that no, this is actually, I think, one of the toughest. The only difference is when it comes to sicknesses, this has got less sicknesses, but when it comes to heaviness, this is one of the difficult and the dreadful one. So these are like remaining weeks whereby you just push through. These are remaining weeks whereby you just like literally live to eat and sleep daily and just push through the days until the final day. In this week, in this trimester, I've been feeling extremely lazy, extremely tired, and extremely heavy. As you all know now, this is now a human being that has its own weight that I have to carry. So it's heavy on me, and it's real. And as I get more heavy and more tired, this also means I get so restless during the evening. Well, initially, the difference was that initially I would sleep through. I would sleep like a baby in the evening. I would sleep and nothing could wake me up. I'd just sleep through in the evening and I wouldn't have anything disturbing me. I would actually, because pregnancies are not the same. Some will cause insomnia and some will cause fatigueness. So as for this one, for me, this has caused me fatigueness throughout, meaning I would sleep deeply without being disturbed by anything. But at this stage, it has become very difficult for me to actually sleep, because I would go to sleep but I would be feeling so heavy. Another reason why it has become so difficult for me to sleep is that whenever I wake up, maybe I would wake up in the middle of the night. Whenever I wake up, my hands will be having cramps. That's another thing that people will never tell you, other people have never shared about, is that your hands get cramps, which I have googled the condition about cramp, and I'm going to share shortly at the end of the video about these cramps that you experience while you are pregnant. So I would get cramps on my hand, and when I get those cramps, they become very painful. Meaning, if I wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes I have to sit and I won't be able to lay in bed because of those cramps. And this has been happening to me also almost every day. This has been happening to me every morning, is that sometimes I wake up, I don't want to wake up yet, I still feel sleepy, but I can't go back to sleep because of the cramps on my hands, and they are painful if I remain in bed. So that's another thing. I would just be like, okay, let me just push through. I'm pushing through until the end, and let me accept my fate that at this point in time, I can't have my normal hands. I have hands that have cramps that are painful most of the times. Another thing is swollen legs and cramps. Expect yourself to have legs that are going to be swollen most of the times. This happens and this is very common for people that are actually pregnant, and I'm going to share information also at the end of the video about this condition. And you need not worry about such things, because these are things that are just happening right now at this point in time, because afterwards your body will adjust and it will get back to normal. And amongst having cramps, I experienced another problem, but this one I'm not experiencing at this point. I experienced this problem in my second trimester. I'm going to compile another video, like I said already, where I'm going to explain in depth all the different feelings and hormones and emotions that I experienced in the other trimester. So in the second trimester, I experienced a problem with my leg. I think it was my left leg. It was painful, and it had moments. It wasn't painful throughout the whole day, but I would always know that in the evening when I sit down on the couch, I could sit down on the couch during the day and I wouldn't feel anything, but I would always know that in the evening, once I sit down on the couch, I start feeling pain on my left leg, and when I stand up and I want to start walking, it will be difficult for me to walk and I'll be limping. And at that point, guys, I don't want to lie, I was so scared that this could be something that could affect me even after birth. But to my surprise, I got to a point whereby the pain disappeared, because my mom shared a story with me when I told her about having this pain in my leg, and then she told me that she has a cousin of hers who had the same pain, and the pain started when she was actually pregnant, and it went on even afterwards, and even up to today she lives with that pain. So that scared me. So when this pain actually disappeared, I was so happy that this is not my story, you know. So yeah, that's another thing that you could expect if in pregnancy, that you could develop pain on your left leg or on your right leg. So with all that being said, guys, those are the points that I am sharing in this video, the things that people will never tell you about pregnancy. And just don't go away, guys. I'm going to share with you the points that I have been talking about, the condition, the name of the condition of you experiencing cramps on your hands and you experiencing swollen legs. So guys, I'm just gonna read from the net to someone who might find this helpful. It says tingling, numbness, and pain in the hands are common during pregnancy, especially in the last trimester. These problems are usually caused by carpal tunnel syndrome, and they usually go away after pregnancy. Like I said, guys, you shouldn't worry about this kind of problems because like it says here, like it reads here, these problems usually goes away after pregnancy. And like, yeah. And then the next one will be the one of cramps in the legs and the swollenness of legs, what this condition is called. Let's check it out. Okay, so it's normal to get some swelling in pregnancy, particularly in your legs, ankles, feet, and fingers. It's often worse at the end of the day and further into your pregnancy. Swelling that comes on gradually is not usually harmful to you or your baby, but it can be uncomfortable. Yes, it can be uncomfortable and it is not a harm. And like I said, these are conditions that you would face during pregnancy, but as soon as you give birth, these kind of conditions, they just go away. And we also have cramps on the legs. Cramps are most common in your calf muscles. Cramps commonly happen at night in late pregnancy. To prevent leg cramps, try stretching your leg muscles before you go to bed and drink plenty of water to ease a cramp. Pull your toes up towards your ankle, rub the muscles, walk around, or apply a heat pack. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. That's it for today's video. I hope you learned something from this video. This is part 1 of what people will never tell you about pregnancy. And in this segment of the video, I was sharing with you how I am personally and currently feeling in week 37, because like we all know that pregnancies are not the same. They are different in women, in all women. They are not going to, the same way that I am feeling is not going to be the same way that the other woman will be feeling. So this is what I am currently feeling, and this is commonly felt by other people as well. So yes, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment down below is to show me that you're actually interested in this kind of series, as I'm going to be continuing until I'm going to be continuing with this series for the remaining 3 weeks that we have, as you guys are also part of my journey. So I'm going to be continuing with this series for the remaining 3 weeks. So yeah, guys, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, what are you still waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to check me out on my other social media platforms. I'm here to inspire and to be inspired by you as well. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.